Hey guys, Woody here. Welcome back. Episode 17 of the Road to Glory save with Chatham Town. If you're enjoying this type of content or any other type of football manager content for that matter, please consider subscribing to the channel if you are not already a subscriber. Tap that bell notification and smash that like button there as well. So we've come back. It's the 14th of February. Yes, as you can see, we are top of the Vanarama National League. I do not know how. I mean, I do. We're winning more games than we're drawing and losing. And we have two games. We've played two extra games over Aldershot. So if they win theirs, they're going to go at the top of the table. I'm not sure how we do. We are. I mean, it's Kieran Wakefield 20 goals and Alfie Payne 11 assists are carrying this team. So I'm not going to deny them that either. If we have a look here, we kind of spread this out. We have scored 53 goals as well, and our defense has really tightened up over the last few games. So that has been really, really encouraging. Finances are still pretty poor. We're overspending our wage budget, but I think it's actually gone a little bit better. As you can see here, it tipped up in March, but of course it's slowly gone back down. The schedule, as you can see, all these games here. If I can, look at that. I highlighted the Wickham game there. No, I didn't. The Bournemouth game. That's where you saw it. We're going to draw 0 with Solihull Moors. 3-0 win over Scunthorpe. 3-0 win over Dorking Wanderers in the FA Trophy third round. 2-0 over Notts County. 0 draw with York. 2-1 with Stevenage. 1-0 win over Chesterfield. Then we obviously played Chesterfield again because, football manager. We beat them 4-0 though in the FA Trophy. Barrow 4-all draw. That was a great game. It wasn't. They scored in the 94th minute. Flyed 2-1, 1-all against Aldershot, 2-1 over Cheltenham, 0-all Dagenham and Radbridge, 3-1 over Ebbsfleet, and a massive 2-1 win over fellow title contenders Stockport County. You can see Kieran Wakefield cropping up a lot here as well. He is chef's kiss, beautiful, an amazing player for this level. But as you can see, apart from that Dorking game, and obviously the loss to Wickham, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clean sheets, and we only concede 1 or 2 goals, which means Curtis Anderson is in an absolutely amazing form. Have his rating here, as you can see, look at these, we've got 7.8, 7.7s, right, at 6.1, that was against Barrow, that was the 4-all game, 7.3, he is really, really good, and has put in some really brilliant performances to get us up to this point. The January transfer window was obviously very, very quiet. I've got like 0 cash. Guilherme Sendeno was, he's a young Portuguese guy. He's gone out on loan, so nothing really of note there. And no one came in. The problems were this here, Connor Woodman. He's gone back to Dunfermline. His loan was only for 6 months. I didn't realise that. And the problem is this. Let's make it up. That's because he has a short time left on his contract. Wait, I made some loan offers for some players. And let's try this one again. Watch this, accept this, and make an absolute fool. There you go. But anyway, look, we cannot loan this player, as in doing so will break the loan rules. 6 long-term loans per season now. Connor Woodman, yeah, I guess a 6-month loan is a long-term loan, but it sucks because, yeah, he's kind of gone back to his club, and so we lost him. Not to mention, we also lost Joe DeFreitas, excuse me, who was absolutely playing brilliant for us, can play up front, obviously, and the wing and in midfield. 15 games, 5 goals. He was playing really, really well, but the problem is the manager came in and said, hey, you're not playing him up front as a striker. I'm like, dude, wait, can we have a look? I don't think we can. We can't really see his form because he's no longer at our club. Out of those 15 games, I think they were like half and half or something crazy. Like, he was still playing up front. And, I said to the manager, I said, look, he's playing a lot. And he was like, oh, I don't have any other option but to recall him. And bang. He went back to Luton, which sucked big time. And then to top it all off, Lewis Hurdle, he went down with a fractured toe and is out for 3 to 5 weeks. So that is another blow. He's not playing great, but it's bodies. And at the moment, we have a squad of 22 people, which is probably not enough with the tactic that I am still persisting with, which is, you know, killing our players. As you know, we've got. I mean, we're not trigger pressing as much, but it is still killing these players with obviously the amount of games and so forth. But hey, that's how stuff's going at the moment. But you know what? We win this league, which would be an absolutely monumental achievement. I don't even know how we're going to do it, but we win this and we're in the Football League, and kind of all of our finance problems and everything else is kind of just going to go away, which is lucky. The only downside will be the fact that this sucks and our reputation is 1 star. Where if we go and have a look in the Scubbit League 2, Newport County, I guess just as an option, where are they? Where's their general 2-star reputation as well? So that's, you know, the whole star above us. It might go up when we move up to the league, it might not. Anyway, enough said. Today we've got Stockport in the FA Trophy 5th round, which is a huge game because we want to win the FA Trophy. And we've also got Maidstone, a bit of a sort of Kentish rivalry here. That area, Maidstone, Chatham, quite close to each other. Still got a host of games to go for the season, so it is far from over yet. Far from over. And, as you can see, I mean, we're looking pretty good. We've got a week between these games, so that's good. We can start with a relatively strong team. Charlie Miller's on loan, and I can't recall him. It would be nice to recall him. That would be handy. Not great that I sent him out on loan. So anyway, we've got Anderson in goal, Little and Mason at left and right back, Sheridan and Jackson at centre and defence, who have been amazing. McCarthy at the base of the midfield here with Payne and Potts, Coney on the left, Kinnan on the right, and Wakefield up front. I think Sam Beckwith is just coming back from an injury. He had a little bit of time off, so he is on the bench. But yeah, it is tight at this point in time. I know I've talked for a lot, but, you know, I feel like we've got to get a bit of talking in these episodes because it's such a long time between games. So I do apologise for that, for the talking, but I do love it that you guys that are still watching this, you know, sticking around. It is encouraging. All right, here we are, Stockport. This is a big one. I mean, you know, I say I want to keep going in the FA Trophy, but it would also be nice to maybe not have to be in it so that we, you know, don't have so many games. And encourage the boys. They're a little bit late on that encouragement, but Stockport with the ball now as the rain comes down here, and they're looking to get on the attack. They're a very good team. Like I said, they were top of that, and they've just scored there with James Rowley. They were top of the table for a long time. Their Aldershot have had a great run of form to see them kind of rocket up to the top. Stockport, I think, had a really bad run of form. They lost a whole ton of games. We could check that out if we wanted to. Oh, you can just take my word for it. But whatever it might be, I mean, that's the only reason why a team would be up the top and then falling down. But they are really, really going at us today. They all are already 1-0 up. Although, having a look over at the match stats, 1 shot on target, which was that goal, we've actually had 3. So, you know, haven't seen any of them yet. But it is us now on the attack with Mason down this left-hand side. Finds Kone and back to Mason. Mason playing it back in field to Sheridan. Sheridan flicking forward, trying to find Kieran Wakefield, but the ball is just a bit wayward. Kieran Wakefield has been absolutely outstanding. 20 goals, and that's probably about in the same amount of games because he's got to obviously rest a few because he's tired, but we're, you know, that's the way we're going to get kind of promoted. I'm really screwing this corrupt club over financially and killing these players in the process to try and get up here as fast as possible. Needs must. Anyway, we're heading up to half-time, and apart from really that goal from Stockport, it has been very, very quiet first half. We're back in the sheds, we're going to point the finger, and I'm going to tell them to show me something else in the second half because we have been pretty poor. I'll shout out and we're going to demand some more. Alright, I thought we were going to make a substitution before a highlight came here, but no. Jackson and Sheridan combining on the ball. Wakefield is very tight up front and he is playing quite poorly. which is disappointing considering I bigged him up quite a bit. Little going back to Anderson there, Mason now, Kone on the ball, Alfie Payne back to Kone. If we can get a goal here from Wakefield, if he could just put it in for this last little bit, but it is Kone. Hey, he's hit the post. If Wakefield wasn't tired, I think he would have scored there, but we are going to take him off because he is not playing well and he is very, very tired. It will be Ben Cooper on for him, and we will shift Kone up front if I can switch them around. Ryan Sheridan is also tired and not playing well, so we're going to get him off. He's on yellow, and we'll leave it. We'll leave it at that. We've got Sam Beckwith. We'll bring him on for Alfie Payne. Just give Payne a little bit of a rest. He's on a 6.8. He has been instrumental this season. Here's Alfie Payne with the corner. I was going to say, watch that go in the back of the net, and me have to think all of my tactical changes. But here's Jackson on the ball now, out to Alfie Payne here on the corner of the box. He plays it back to Mason. Mason tries to go inside, and the highlight ends. Freddie Potts is looking tired. Come on, boys. We're going to shout out. We're going to demand some more. We're going to go very attacking. Stockport with the corner now. And the ball goes over the back of the net. We should have scored. We should have scored. They got a lucky goal. Their goalkeeper, Ethan Ross, has been pretty good for them in goal. We've got about 10 minutes left to go in this game. We are going to run at the defence. We're going to play with a massively high tempo. Be more expressive. We're going to push this up. And we're going to trigger press. I'm just going to murder these players. Moiter them. And we're going to encourage them some more here. Can we grab one? Can we? We're out of the FA Trophy. We're out of the FA Trophy. Disappointing because we probably should have went through. Actually, we were a much better team, but you know, yeah, I think it's disappointing we didn't win. But I guess that is good. We get to concentrate on the league now. We don't have to worry so much about having these midweek games, and it will just be weekend games sort of every Saturday. And I don't know what is going on here. Yeah, 1.75k. Wow, yeah. So as I was saying, it's disappointing we're out, but it does now give us a bit of a rest in between games. If you have a look here at the schedule left, you can see, all right, we've got a couple of Tuesdays in here still. It's actually pretty chockers still, which is because of all the cup games. That's what's killed us. So that's not. But we're out of the FA Trophy. It's disappointing. Really, really disappointing. We have a look here. Past winners. We were runners up last year. That was, how can I forget? And we've actually performed quite well, I think, in the FA Trophy. Yeah, we've actually performed quite well. Semi-final to Boreham Wood. Penalties to South Shields. We get pretty far. 5th round Stockport. I don't know what Stockport. So we have done pretty good, but if we get promoted, that'll be the end of the FA Trophy. But I think I'll take that. Right, we've got Maidstone in a week's time, so let's push on to the Kent Derby. All right, back to the Maidstone game. A couple of changes. It is Beckwith coming in for Alfie Payne. He's just not going to make the squad actually today, because not sure. Because you know why? Because playing Woking in 2 days. Yeah, figure that one out. And Cooper up here on the right. Hopefully, Kieran Wakefield has a better day in front. As you can see here, he has 20 goals in 19 league games. And we have a look at his form. Look at this: 2 goals, 3 goals, 2 goals, 2 goals, 1-1. I gotta stop with the Kieran Wakefield stuff. I mean, he's good. He's really, really good. We know he's good. All right, into the sheds. We're doing well. We're on a good run. Let's keep it up. Aldershot still haven't played. They're still. We'll have a look at the table once we get out here. Do the usual business. We are at home for this. We'll shout out the encouragement. I'm sure they're playing today. They are playing Ebbsfleet today, but so they're still 2 games behind us. We're hoping Ebbsfleet can do us a little bit of a favour. They are in the relegation zone, so they might want to try and get out of that at some point. But I think they are. They're beating them already. Excellent. That's what we want. Is what we want to keep that gap. We need to win this though. And so far, we are 33 minutes into the game and we have nothing to show for it. Absolutely diddly squat. Not even a shot on target. Wow. Yeah. Always happens every single time. I bring you back. and we just get this. I don't like what I saw. I don't. No. We didn't have a highlight. I've got people watching this game. Come on. Aldershot have look like they've pegged one back. I'm gonna try and demand some more. Every time we bring it back, we lose and we draw. Oh, we've got a highlight. 60 minutes in. Hallelujah. That is Jackson on the ball now. Back to Sheridan. Sheridan chipping over the top. Wakefield headering away. Beckwith now. It is Kone trying to cut through. And here is Kieran Wakefield. And Kieran Wakefield, given a chance like that, he does not miss. No, he doesn't. Look at this. It's Beckwith here, nodding it down to Kone, and Kone just finding Wakefield, and given that much space and that much time on the ball, he will score every single time. Every single time. We are going to make some changes now. We have scored the goal, and it is a good idea to start to get some of these tired-ish players off, players who we want next game, or any sort of availability. We might even we might even take Sheridan off there. So a triple substitution already. We're only 1-0 up. A couple of nervous players there, Miles in particular, but he shouldn't be. He's played a lot of games this season. It is Cooper with the corner now, whipping that in and headed by Jackson. Unfortunately not on target. We are 6 points clear of Aldershot now, as they are still drawing with Ebbsfleet. If Ebbsfleet could grab another goal, that would be absolutely wonderful. Potts on the ball now to Wakefield. Wakefield again, and Potts in the back of the net. Freddie Potts, third goal this season. He has been absolutely outstanding. What a great buy he has been. What a great buy. Son of former West Ham legend Steve Potts. There is Diva Haviland with the ball, and Wakefield combining Kinnan and Potts, just smashing it in there. Great stuff. That's what we want. It's Rowe now with the cornerfield, Maidstone, and the ball goes pinballing around is the term I'm looking for, even if that is a term. That's a great tackle there from the young Gills right winger. Kinnan is... Oh, someone was offside. That was weird because we were like in the middle of the park. Strange. Aldershot still drawing, but that 6 point buffer is awesome. And we do have a slightly better goal difference by 1. Anderson with the ball now, finding Little out at right back. Little goes for a little run, and Kinnan, little going for a little run. Love it. He gets it back inside to Beckwith, and Wakefield. Oh, I did say in a position like that, Wakefield always scores, but okay, he doesn't always score. It's not Erling Haaland. He's the Chatham equivalent of Erling Haaland. Point the finger. Nice work, boys. Nice work. Excellent stuff. All right, so that was a good solid 2-0 win over Maidstone there at Maidstone Road, our home ground. Look at that. And we're getting good crowds in. That was a good crowd against Stockport. That money might be good. Yeah, we've trimmed 60k off that, so that is absolutely amazing. 15 games left. That is quite a lot. So this is how it's going to play out. I'm going to play all of those games. I'm going to come back for either one, a title win and wrapping up the end of the season, or playoffs. Anyway, guys, if you've made it this far, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, if you could, smash that like button on your way out. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.